to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. They'll run behind the big guys on the right.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And the Red Wolves will hustle to the line. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harrell. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Right, let's get it.
First and 10. Wants to throw. It's Flowers. Dings it complete to the right. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Red Wolves are on the move. From the red zone, looking for a space. They use the sideline and get him out of bounds right at the 9. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th down, looking to pass. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown! They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Going right to work up top. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Still running at the 40. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air, it's Flowers. Grab near the marker, it's Stevens. He gets it to the 31-yard line, a big play for this offense. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas State is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Gets the back moving. Caught in the backfield, it's Marshall. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Red Wolves will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed, and if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
With the run on 1st and goal. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Red Bull! He wants to change this route. Motion from the back. Looking for a man. It's Flowers. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Fires to the middle. Picked off. He goes down after. Looking downfield on 1st down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Quarterback extends the play. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone as he's run out of bounds at the 7. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running back searching for a hole. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown! One more snap coming before halftime. To the air on 1st down. Rushes on him. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. 21.
And the Arkansas State offense will take over.
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Dropping back, it's Flowers. Got it set up on the outside. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Throws for the tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot play.
Turning it on. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on first down and couldn't pull it off. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That's caught. It's Cobb. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Flowers. Shoots it to the left. Back's looking for the goal line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And the Red Wolves line it up with a first and goal. A run for the quarterback. And he runs it in for the score. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Marshall. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Marshall. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Red Wolves come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Out of the shotgun on third down. Makes the grab. It's Marshall. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. We've reached the break, and Arkansas State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Back to pass, it's Flowers. Quarterback moving. He'll try to do it himself. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. And the Red Wolves headed quickly to the line.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They go to the wide receiver screen. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. The Red Wolves will snap it on 1st and 10. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what
inside the 15-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Red Wolves didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Oh, what a cut! He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays.
And he takes it in for the... Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Flowers. Unloads to the wideout. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take it.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Can't.
All right, let's get it. Ready.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Red Wolves want to move quickly. To the air on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Stevens. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Quarterback got it himself. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Red Wolves are threatening in the red zone. Back to pass, it's Flowers. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Harrell. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 4.
They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away. The fake, and he wants to throw. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Is no good.
Yeah, salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Pulls it and fires to the left. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease? He gets to the 39. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. A shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Another incompletion on third down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Hit as he throws. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And these aren't easy situations for these offenses, man. Like, it's a known passing situation. The defense is playing coverage. Nowhere to go with the football, forces the...
Looking deep down the right side. Ball's incomplete, and that'll do it from here. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard